Goodbye, Musicland. It was fun. Alright, so here are the bikes at Musicland Hotel. The main hotel was the Desert Lodge, which is where like people that got in early were staying, including Baker X Derek and Sub D. This is the Musicland, one of two other hotels within walking distance. You can see some of the bikes out here. It's a nice secure area too. You don't really have to worry about that because it's sort of inside the grounds. The bikes aren't visible from the street. It is 6:44 a.m. Hear my exhaust at 6:44 a.m. on a Sunday. Bye, Musicland. It was fun. Ah, it's a beautiful sunrise. So yeah, it was great turnout. It was great meeting everyone at Chaparral. Fans, viewers, vloggers. Some of those are two categories. Vloggers are fans of each other too. And freaking awesome, you guys. I mean, Jesus Christ, it was hot. It was really great meeting all of you and giving away like, I don't know, 80 stickers or so. And I had a blast even though it was super hot. And it's so nice to be able to sleep in a hotel and then go back the next morning. I mean, that was pretty much necessary because I was so burnt out from the heat. Bike is feeling good. The problem is when you ride, when you're in that kind of state, that hot, and sweat's in your eyes and you're tired and thirsty and headachy, it affects your riding, you know? Jake the Garden Snake, you're a cool dude. It's really great to meet you. Even though we only had a couple minutes to talk, it was hilarious that we were both wearing accidental broadcast gear. You had a hat, I had the shirt with a design that I painted. That was 10 kinds of awesome. Arson Rides, BXD, Suburban Delinquent, all you guys, good to see you again. Scott Vanderhyde, Super Cow, Phantasm, A Girl in Her Bike. Great to meet all of you. Red One Motovloggers, good to meet you again, sir. So this is me heading out of Palm Springs. It's pretty easy to get back. All I have to do is take the 111 north to the 10 west. And it's still somewhat cool out, despite being Palm Springs and being pretty hot all the time. This is a good combination of daylight and cool. I went to a great little sushi bar across from the Musicland. It was awesome, man. It was like a family affair. It was a small place. Reminded me of the intimacy that you'd find in a Japanese ramen house, sushi house, whatever. They had the mom in full kimono, and her obi no doubt signaled that she was married because the obi signifies single or married in the traditional style. And the father was cool, been doing sushi for like 30 years. And the daughter, quite beautiful I might say, a sushi chef. And she learned through apprenticeship, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, good sushi. Musicland was fun. It's a pretty Spartan hotel, but it's inexpensive. Inexpensive, and it had a fridge. That was a huge plus. Flat screen TV, but who actually watches TV in hotels anymore? I mean, with the Galaxy S7 Edge, I actually was watching Amazon Prime Video, Humans, the Humans series on that. It was so nice to meet the viewers, and the only bad thing is I was stuck in that heat, and I really wanted to meet everyone who wanted to be me, and I wanted to give away all my stickers if I could, and I pretty much nearly did, including some unicorn stickers. Normally I sell these things, but at these events you can expect me to give away stickers. It's only once a year, and fans made the way out, and it wouldn't be much of an event if the fans and other vloggers didn't show up. And I gotta say, it's very encouraging. It's encouraging to see so many people tell me in person why they like my videos, or that they like my videos, or that they like me, or whatever. That makes me want to just never stop vlogging. And of course, I don't want to stop anyway. It's just that it's work, you know, it's a job. Life gets in the way. I mean, it's fun, but it's work. I mean, what I do for a living is fun, but it's work. So meeting you guys and girls, super encouraging. Future riders too. I met a little girl, gave her a unicorn sticker, and of course the unicorn still got a Spacepod sticker if they wanted one. And I gotta say, leaving at this time of day is perfect. Fellow vloggers, always good to meet you. You're a special breed, and I count you among my friends for sure. Look at that wind farm right there. That's Palm Springs Wind Farm. Very cool. Not spitting too much yet, but it's still early. Some motorcycle dude was asking me for a bolt or a toolkit at a gas station. He wasn't part of the Chaparral group. Look at the size of those things. It's like straight out of Contact. Not quite that big. But anyway, this guy was asking me for stuff and I couldn't hear him because I'm filling my bike with gas and I'm delirious already from the heat. And so what he did, he got out his phone and started texting and just showed me the text. I was able to read it and respond and use my full brain instead of what the fuck, what did you say, what the fuck. So that was awesome. It was hilarious. And then when he left, he's like, all right, dude, thanks, fist bump. He actually wrote that, so we did a fist bump. That was cool. Those things are massive. You can see how there's some atmospheric hazing from the distance and the height. There we go. There's a couple of blades turning kind of fast. This is actually somewhat a fun road at certain spots, but I came around one corner and saw a couple cops. Thankfully, they were talking to each other in the median and didn't pull me over. Although I wasn't really speeding. I was going at a very good clip. I had Kias passing me. I gotta say, this bike is amazingly easy to ride long distance. It's actually better than the 300 for long distance because it's so smooth, you know. The power eats up miles. The Olin suspension, it is dominant on freeways, highways, etc. The Ninja always felt a little small and slowish on freeways, and that's because it is. It's not in the meat of its power band. It's not ideal for that situation. Although it's an amazing bike for twisties. This bike is amazing everywhere, as long as you can handle the power and there's some extra cost with it too. I gotta say, I mean, it's fun to take day trips. Oh man, that exhaust sounds so great. Good job, Austin Racing. Anyway, here's some different views finally. I normally ride the same twisties because they're so good and they're so close. You know, America's got to use more wind power and more solar power. It's free energy, basically. So the great thing about the Daytona is I can pass people so easily if I want to and reposition myself. You know, I'm never trapped. The 300, you can make passes, of course, but you had to plan some of those because it takes a while. I have more vlogs coming. I just started a new job contract, so I've been a little busy with that. But if I ever stop vlogging for a week or so, take heart, I will be back. Because I've got a lot to say and there's a lot to talk about. Palm Springs is a nice little getaway. I can see why people have second homes there. It's also got a sort of a neo-retro vibe. Most people don't ride there on a motorcycle in full leathers and then hang out in a parking lot for hours. So if you get there in a car, it's probably pretty nice. But I gotta say, riding is a great way to travel. It's work. You feel the elements. Kind of like being on horseback in the Old West. But you have mastery on the road. Traffic is easily dispatched with lane splitting and just sheer maneuverability and usage of the carpool lane. So if you can handle it, it's a great way to travel solo if you're not carrying too much. And it's not just sitting in a chair that moves. Some people think that motorcycling isn't work. It is work. And the way you prove that is go ride a motorcycle for 160 plus miles and whatever it takes to get back. You know, that's not even a lot of miles either. Iron butters can ride, you know, 500 plus miles at a stretch. But just ride a motorcycle and see how sore you feel. Then you will know. Then you will know. There's also a casino out here, which is cool. The Morongo Casino. Indian reservation type stuff. So that's an appeal. It's like a mini Vegas for us.